Hello everyone, welcome to Mender Online. My name is Leo Battenhausen and I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the maiden voyage of our show. And I want to talk this episode a little bit about who I am and a little bit about what Mender is all about. Like I said, my name is Leo Battenhausen. Some of you may know me, most of you may not. But I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. I'm currently self-employed as a private practice psychotherapist here in New Jersey. I was born and raised here, and I started my career back about 22 years ago in the human helping field. I've worked in various locations and settings, including state prisons, state psychiatric hospitals, outpatient mental health centers, substance abuse facilities and rehabs, employee assistance programs, probably many others I can't remember right now. But I have paid my dues in those places, and I'm finally doing what I like to do best, which is work directly with people with less paperwork. Anybody that's in this field knows when you work in a public or not-for-profit sector, there is quite a lot of paperwork to be done. And that is not one of my strong points. So, although I do have some paperwork in private practice, it's not nearly what it used to be. So anyway, I'm well placed now, and I've been doing private work on my own for about the past 14 years or so, and been pretty successful doing it. I get a lot of referrals from my clients for their family members or friends, and to me, that's the ultimate honor, to have somebody that you've been working with send you someone that they love and trust to help me help them. So that being said, I'm still working on my own. I'm also an author. I've penned 3 books right now. The first one is called Defeating Depression: The Calm and Sense Way to Find Happiness and Satisfaction. Second book was called Social Side: How America is Loving Itself to Death. Defeating depression is pretty self-explanatory. We all are depressed, well, not all, but many of us are. By 2020, depression will be the second highest health problem in the world. By 2020, next to heart disease. So my book, Defeating Depression, is a very real, hands-on guide to getting yourself out of what we call depression. Okay, and on Social Side, How America is Loving Itself to Death, took me down a different type of road. The growing number of narcissistic behaviors in people in the world today, and how we've really lost contact with actual socializing together. That means talking, calling on the phone, seeing each other in person, and we've been kind of swashed and swamped away by technology. And that has we've paid a price for that as a society, in both very evil ways and very self-serving, entitled ways. And that's what Social Side is about. Social Side, hence suicide. We have committed social side. And that's a big topic I want to cover as we go forward with Mender, because I'm sure many of us are I will say, infected with narcissists in our lives today. So the two kind of go hand in hand, though, although they're very different topics. Defeating Depression is about depression and the rise of depression and how to beat it. And Social Side is about how we've lost touch with each other and have become self-serving, entitled, brats. And that's part of the problem with the depression today. The rise is being caused because we're not acting like we used to, as human beings used to years ago. Now, the depression is so high today. I mean, was it this high 500 years ago or even 50 years ago? Statistically, no. Today we're seeing children, young children, ages 4, 5, and 6, being diagnosed and medicated for depression. There's something wrong here. And there's a variety of factors for that. You know, the media is involved with that and how we've changed our views and values. Our parenting skills have gone down the toilet. Our social skills and how we actually communicate and care for one another have also seemed to have disappeared and gone the wayside for the text phone, or the cell phone, or the iPhone, iPad, this, that. Did you know there's even something out today called the iPotty? True story. I don't know who company has put this out, but it's the iPotty. So while your child is learning how to be toilet trained, they can sit there on a pad or draw pictures on their iPotty. Now, do we need to start children on this type of electronic roller coaster, well, should I say, death ride, destruction that early in life? We're not giving them a chance. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The depression, I think, today is on such a rise because we're not fully living up to our human and social abilities anymore, and we've forgotten how to do that. And this is very scary. We see it in children today. We see it in young adults. We see it in the millennials. A lot of them are just superly out of touch. They don't know how to talk. Think about phone calls. I mean, you make a phone call to someone, no one ever answers the phone. No one ever answers the door if the doorbell rings. That was not the case 50 years ago. We have a lot to talk about. And as you can see, I get pretty fired up when I talk about this whole social side issue, and depression, because they are affecting each other. So these are two samples of what we're going to be looking into, among other various things. My third book is coming out sometime in May, and that is called Soul Doubt. SOULDOUBT. Soul Doubt. Another problem in the world today. We have lost a lot of contact with spirituality, and that is a big connection to social side, depression, mental illnesses, children, socialization, everything else. The problems we are facing today as a society, my friends, are problems that have been instilled and created by technology and the media. Believe me. And I have researched all this. I have plenty of information for everyone. When we get moving forward, you will be shocked. You may be surprised, or you may not believe it. But the truth is there. The statistics and data are there. We are in a crash course, road of destruction right now when it comes to our emotions and being people. And it's very sad. In my practice, I mean, I see people that really don't talk to anyone all week until they come see me, which is fine for me. I'm honored. But they're not talking to friends or going out with friends or people, or spending time with their families, or talking at all. It's very, very scary, and we need to bring back some of those values, and a lot of those are going to overlap with spirituality, psychology, and being a human being again. I believe we can get this depression rate down if we were back to the way we used to be before cell phones, iPhones, this phones, that computer, this iBox, Z-Box. We're out of our mind with everything that's not human. Computers are being made today, folks, to take the place of people. How sick is that? Look at the stores that we go in today. We don't even need people to check us out anymore. These are small potatoes, but when we talk about narcissists and self-serving behaviors, we're also talking about people who are their own gods. So hence the spirituality piece gets left out of their lives. And if you're not paying attention to the media and what we see on TV and in the movies and every other outlet we go to for media, we're pushing God away. Well, we actually have pushed him completely out of our world, and it's becoming a very godless society. And I'm not here to preach, but I'm here to tell you, we were not born a godless society, and if the more godless we become, the less of a society we are. So that's going to affect our mental health too, and how we see the world around us, what we value, how our relationships run and work. We've got a lot of work to do, and I'm here to help you do it. And I hope that we can really make a difference in putting this together, and joining me for what I call Mender Online. Now, moving forward from that, there will be other sources to get in touch with Mender Online. There will be a mindmenderonline.com, which I believe is up and running. Today is March 31st, 2016. So in that website, mindmenderonline.com, there will be a forum for people to communicate amongst each other. I'm all about communication, folks. I mean, I know this isn't in person, but it's something. It's a start. Okay, so we're going to have a forum and online. There'll be also ways to contact me, I guess via email, where if you have questions about specific topics we've covered or topics you'd like to cover or like me to cover, you can let me know. I can answer questions when I get them on an email. I can cover them here and go through questions and answer them for you all online. And I really want this to be a community. I'm big on communities. I'm very big on socialization, and I'm very big on building a powerful network of support of people you can count on and people that are suffering just like you and me, and having someone you can really count on and a group of people you can count on to be a part of something of the greater good, so we could get a handle on this. Okay, so that being said, we got mindmenderonline.com. We have Mender Online here on YouTube, and a lot of other things will be coming up as time goes on. So welcome. I can't tell you how happy I am that you tuned in. If you are so moved right now, click that little like and like button and follow button on YouTube. I know this is only the first installment. We have a lot more to go, but the more people we have, the better we're going to become, and the more information we're going to have to share. So please like there on the bottom of the screen, and join or follow, I think it's called, and check out the website. My name's Leo Battenhausen. You have found the solution revolution. Welcome to Mender Online. We will see you soon, and very soon. Have a great day.